The box office results are in as a battle-hardened tank crew takes the top spot. The new Brad Pitt film Fury comes in at #1, making over $23 million, marking the biggest opening for David Ayer's directing career. In the #2 spot is Gone Girl in its third week of release, making just under $18 million. In the third spot is the new animated film The Book of Life with just over $17 million. And fourth is Disney's film Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, adding another $12 million to its total. And rounding out the top 5 is the new Nicolas Sparks film, The Best of Me, making just $10 million on its opening weekend. John, what stands out to you about this weekend's box office results?
Well, there are a couple things that stand out to me, but the biggest standout to me is the film that's not even on the list, but we'll get to that in a second. Very happy for David Ayer, his biggest opening. It's weird to think that $23 million represents the biggest opening of his directorial career, but it is, and it deserves the #1 spot. Fury was a very solid movie. I'm not, we did Dennis and Schnepp and I did a spoilers review for it a couple of days ago. I'm not over the moon about it, but I really liked it. I think I gave it a 7.5. I think you gave it an 8. Yeah. Schnepp gave it a 7.5. Very happy for it. Super excited that Gone Girl is still hanging on to the #2 spot in its third week, making really good bank. It's awesome when you get box office results come in and like the top 2 films aren't just popular, they're really solid quality films. So those are the things that really stand out to me. However, the #5 spot, the new Nicolas Sparks film, when I looked at the results here, for Best of Me, I thought, it is incredible, though, the amazing creativity that goes into everything Nicolas Sparks. So and it goes right from the directors all the way down to even the people who designed the posters. Let's look at this amazing creativity in the Nicolas Sparks posters. Let's bring that image up. So look at the insane originality in every single one of these posters.
The almost kiss.
Yeah, like the almost kiss. They're so distinct and unique from each other. That's incredible. Dennis, was it you and me that were laughing about this the other day? Like we were looking at Nicolas Sparks movies and realized every single poster is the same. All their movies are the same. Please, let's be done with Nicolas Sparks movies. Anyway, but the big thing, you know what? I'm not even going to the big thing because I know one of you guys will bring it up. I'll leave it for you. So Alicia, let's start with you. What stands out to you about the box office report?
Well, I'm excited that Fury did really well. I agree with you guys. I thought it was a really solid movie. They did exit polls as they do on the audience who went to see Fury, and they noticed it was 51% was over the age of 35. So it's great that it appealed to an adult demographic, and then that makes sense why The Book of Life and Alexander and the blah, blah, blah did so well again. Gone Girl I loved, so I'm glad that is still hanging around. Fury didn't open as big as Gone Girl did in its opening weekend, but 23 million, still solid. But Best of Me, I mean, it made half as much or less than half as much as Safe Haven, which was the last Nicolas Sparks movie. So it is not doing as well, I guess, as they hoped. But yeah, the one that I know we were talking about beforehand was Birdman, which opened in only 4 locations. Each of those locations made $100,000, which is huge for something like that.
Now let's put that in perspective, okay? So the #1 movie at the box office was Fury, and it made a very impressive $7,400 per screen. Those are really good numbers. That's a number we don't, and an analytic we don't talk about much. But it's the per screen number. 7,400 is really solid. Gone Girl, which came second place at the box office, made an average of $5,400 per screen. Birdman made over $100,000 per screen. You think there might be a little bit of excitement for this film? I'm super stoked. Anyway, Dennis, your thoughts on the box office?
For me, the 2 things that stand out have nothing to do with the #1 movie, Fury. It has to do with, first, Gone Girl. It has legs, like we talked about.
Yeah.
It's one of those water cooler movies that people want to talk about, and if you haven't seen it, they want you to see it so they can talk about it. Love it or hate it. I'm more on the love side. They want some sort of discussion about it, so that's why that's going to keep going on, and hopefully the next few weeks. And yeah, Nicolas Sparks, the Best of Me, half as much as the last one. I think people are it's Nicolas Sparks fatigue. I haven't really watched any of his movies. I've seen 20 minutes of, I think, Walk in the Clouds or
Walk to Remember?
One of those.
Yeah.
20 minutes was enough
Walk
for
to the
me.
store.
Yeah, and I was just like, I got to turn this off because it was on TV and I had to turn it off. So I think people are getting fatigued with it. There's nothing new there.
I finally got around to seeing Birdman. You'd seen Birdman a while ago. We're not going to go into a full review here, but dear heavens. I mean, we've all been hearing Michael Keaton is going to be a lock for one of the Best Actor spots. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Take that to the bank. He's going to be nominated for Best Actor in this. I mean, it's so, and the movie's so good, and I can't wait till we have the opportunity to talk about it a little bit more.
Yes.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.